So Harry Kane's future is up in the air as of right now because we all witnessed them get knocked out of the Champions League by AC Milan, and it was atrocious to say the least with what Tottenham was able to even accumulate or even bring to the table for this match, especially playing at home against AC Milan. And this now begs the question of what is going to happen with Harry Kane and his contract, because he does still have 1 year left on his contract at Tottenham, but depending on how things go this summer, and especially depending on how things go at the end of the season for Tottenham, they may not finish even in the top four. And Harry Kane, again, I don't know if he can stick around with this club much longer. He's obviously put in the effort, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, for Tottenham, and he has not reaped any of the benefits from it. Yes, he's the top goal scorer for Tottenham, but still, that's not really anything to brag about. He doesn't have a trophy in the FA, doesn't have one in the League Cup, doesn't have one for the Premier League, doesn't have a Champions League, Europa. Any of those trophies are bare in his cabinet. Literally, his cabinet is pretty empty, minus a few scoring records, which, yes, you could say that's at least something, but overall, Harry Kane is going to have to access or go over his whole contract and look at what he needs to do for his future career. Now, there's pretty much, I would say, two, if not three options for Harry Kane next season. I guess you could say four if he does stick at Tottenham, but I don't think that's going to happen, actually. I think he's going to get sold. So that means there's about three clubs that could look to bring him in. Now, the first one is going to be Manchester United. Now, I think United is the front runner as of right now, because if you look at their squad, they are missing a decent striker. Weghorst is there, obviously, but he's not that amazing striker that they've been needing this entire season. And Harry Kane, along with all the other players that they have, would be remarkable, which I do not want to see, but at the same time, I do feel bad for Harry Kane. I think he should be able to win something. And him playing with Marcus Rashford, him playing with Anthony, Casemiro, all these great players that Manchester United actually have, would really elevate this club. And again, Harry Kane is gonna help them get better and better as well, and they can all play off each other. Now, like I said, that is one option. I don't know what Manchester United is going to do this summer. They may look in a different direction. Erik ten Hag obviously has his own philosophy, and maybe Harry Kane does not fit that system. I obviously do not know, but it looks like Harry Kane would almost fit into any system from what we see him do in the past couple of years. Now, the next one would obviously be my club, Chelsea. Now, this one I don't see likely happening because of being two London clubs. We've talked about this before. Really, I can't remember the last time we've ever had a Chelsea player go to Tottenham and vice versa, a Tottenham player come to Chelsea. So the chance of this really happening are very unlikely. But that being said, if Chelsea's able to reach what they need to for Harry Kane, and they'll probably have to spend a lot more to bring him into the club, Danny Levy may actually sell Harry Kane because he needs to start doing something, because if he does not sell him this upcoming year, Harry Kane's going to walk for free, which is going to be remarkable for Tottenham, because they obviously need to reap some benefits with this player, whether they do still win a trophy next year, or if they, again, sell Harry Kane to get some money back from this player. But really, Tottenham, they have to do something with him. So right now, Manchester United, Chelsea, two options. The third option would be Newcastle. I think Newcastle would actually still be a good fit for Harry Kane. Yes, they're still up and coming. Eddie Howe, though, has done quite well with Newcastle. They are struggling as of lately in the league itself. They did get knocked out of the top four, but they could still rise back into the top four. Now, that being said, though, we still don't know where Newcastle is going to end up. So if they don't make the top four, I think they're out of the running race as well. But really, they obviously do have the money to bring in Harry Kane, to pay for his wages and everything. And Harry Kane, again, with some of the players around him at that club, I think would play better, but also help elevate the players around him, just like he would at United and Chelsea. And again, these teams need a striker. They out and out need a striker like Harry Kane, whereas Tottenham, they need more than just Harry Kane. They need a left winger. They need a right winger. They need midfield. They need defense. I would even say they need a goalkeeper. Their whole team right now is in shambles. They are kind of riding this wave of hopefully Harry Kane can do something magical and win a game for us. And it does happen every now and then, but you cannot just rely on one player like Harry Kane. And I think he's realizing that, because in their game against AC Milan just yesterday, nothing happened. Yes, you could say there was a red card, so they were down to 10 men, but still, they were still relying on Harry Kane to just have that wonderful strike, which he almost did have in the 89th minute, but still it did not happen. And therefore, again, Harry Kane needs to move on from Tottenham. And whether that is, again, stay in the Premier League, which I think he would want to do to break Alan Shearer's record for the goal scoring record, Or if he does leave and goes to the Bundesliga, La Liga, any of those other types of leagues, I think he would flourish in any of those leagues. And obviously he would win something, which again, at the end of the day, I think Harry Kane still wants to lift at least one trophy before he retires. And that window now is getting closer and closer. And therefore, again, it's very curious to see where his future will lie, because 1 year left on his contract at Tottenham, again, really opens up the debate on where he's going to go. I have a feeling he most likely will want to put another transfer and leave Tottenham by the end of this summer. But again, we will wait and see. But that's what I have for you on my news here today for Harry Kane, who again could possibly be linked to Chelsea. I'm not too sure if that will happen or not, but I want to know what you guys think. So comment down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know, and what you guys think about Harry Kane's future. So that is it, and I will see you in our next video.